Hello, hello. Welcome back. It's time for more Celeste. Today, we have the last of the red GM levels, Fish Hell by Cyber. Let's see how it is. It's not actually a path there. There are no strawberries in this level, I know that. Oh, there are spikes. Some of these spikes are a little desaturated, hard to see. This music is incredible, by the way. I love this music so much. This may already be my favorite music in the lobby. We have fish and springs and how big is this room? Not too big. The fish levels tend to be pretty good, so here's hoping this one is no exception to that. Let's see, small bounce here. What am I doing? Am I exploding there? Oh! I think I see. Is it this? Yeah! Okay, then what? So... okay, there I'm wall bouncing, going up to hit that switch, open the gate. Oh, this music is so good. I'm just sitting and listening to the music at this point. What exactly am I doing there? Oh, I'm dashing back into the fish, aren't I? Then I'm doing the same double down with the fish here, and then that's pretty much the end of the room. Okay, okay. You need to do the quick down diagonal after hitting the fish to hit it twice there. Okay, I'm starting to get it. There's not much margin for error here. The spike passages, I mean, you can just see how narrow these spike passages are. But as long as you give me music like this to listen to, I'm gonna have an absolute blast no matter how hard it gets. Within reason, in as much as levels of this difficulty can be described as having reason at all. Close, 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 close. That was close, that was close. Okay! There we go! One room down. 23 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Now I expect it to get hard. Yep, this room is not that much longer than the previous one. Will it be hard? Let's just give this a few tries first. Do I need an ultra sooner? Okay, dash later. Slightly delayed ultra, I guess. And then dash back this way. Okay, so go here, hit this spring, wall bounce up here. The fish will get pushed up a bit. I think up here there's a falling block with a spring on it. I probably have to trigger that, which will send the fish forward more. Get this double dash crystal. Jump on top of the fish, back this way, get the crystal again. And go this way, while the move block pushes the fish down below. More spring canceling here and stuff. Make another block fall, go up around here. Then the fish will get pushed up again, so I jump on it here to knock it back down. Head over this way, hit the switch. And finally the fish gets pushed here. And I think I need to jump on top of the fish one last time, and then catch it on the side to explode and get boosted all the way over here. So that all seems rather precise. Not super long, but does not seem like there's much room for error in any of this. How do I handle this? Okay, that block is not a falling block, that's a dash block. So do I just have to climb on top of this falling block as it's falling? Oh, I hyper from it, don't I? As it's falling. It's hard to climb on top and then instant hyper. It's very... you have to switch from pressing up to pressing down really fast. I think with this falling block I've been erring on the side of climbing up a little bit too late. I went over the crystal that time. That's a new one. That's really pretty tight. And I'm going to need another quick down diagonal after the down. Kind of starting to get that now. Next spring, I dashed there. Still not fast enough, but I got the dash off. A little closer. Closer. This is so much fun, but it's late and I'm tired. I just wanted to check the level out before bed. Okay, let's get back to it. That's such a narrow gap. Close, 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 close. A little quicker, a little quicker. Further, further! Okay, so in my head I was going to grab onto that block and it falls, but no, that's a dash breakable block. So I was just in a slightly different position than I foresaw. Close, close, close. Okay, so I'm going... Oh, that's like... That is going to be some very precise timing to hit that. The fish does not stop it in a convenient spot. Of course, I should have known that, but... Oh, I hit it that time, but I need to bounce upwards more. I just focused on hitting it and didn't think about what came next there. I forgot I had to time the moving block there and I was not paying attention to it. I was just feeling like I had to go fast, but no, I need to wait there. At least I'm mostly consistent on that falling block now. That one took me a while to get, but... I need to try hitting the fish and just dashing back up, grabbing the wall, and seeing if things line up there. Okay, so what I realized with this block is I don't have to time the climbing up. I can just hold up and it will climb up as soon as I can. That does not line up. So I think I just do a large jump off the fish and move sideways as I'm at the top of my jump. And the fish will come back up. It will be plenty high, so I think that will just work out. Maybe I have to dash upwards, but not grab the ball. Time's coming along. Even though I understand this room and I'm getting consistent at a lot of it, it's still really precise. It's probably not even that hard, I just don't know precisely what move to do here. Was I just not holding jump the other time and that got me mixed up on how this works? Yeah, okay. I just... I thought I tried that already, but I must not have been holding jump, so I hit the fish twice accidentally. I didn't do a big enough jump, and... Well, I was just overcomplicating it a little, but I got it done. And now? 1:31? Yeah, hour and a half. As long as I'm keeping rooms under 2 hours, I tend to be pretty happy at this difficulty level, I think. But I really would like to clear stuff faster. Now we have a vertical room. Not a very long one, it feels like. But there might be some back and forth. So I do have to get the fish to the bottom here, it looks like. Okay, after staring at this for a bit, I think I understand the order of fish shuffling I've got to do here. Let's see how it works in practice. Gotta go like that. Yeah, I have to catch the fish as it's moving here. What exactly do I do there? Do I do like a fish super without doing the super? Is that the move? Because I can't go very high. Yeah, that is a move. This starting move is so cool though. Okay. Got further, got further. Just getting started with the room really, but that's progress. I need to grab this block. It is going to almost kill me when I do, so I need to grab it very briefly. Too far over. With so many things to pay attention to, sometimes you just forget about a certain patch of spikes or whatever and don't look there. Oh, too low, too low. I need to go through the one way there and then back out the other side. in the moment I can't really visibly see all those details. So I just have to get used to the path. Okay. Doing better, doing better. Yeah, that wall bounce is pretty tight. So far this room seems easier than the last one, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like I'm close to beating it already, possibly. I guess I'm still a ways away from the end, but it feels like most of this is stuff I know how to do that will not be super precise. And we'll just have to see if some of it ends up being a lot more precise than I think it will be. Oh, I hit the spikes. I was already looking ahead at where I was going down below and clipped the edge of the spikes there. I freaked out a bit and jumped. I could have stayed on the platform there. I can just stop and rest there as long as I want. That should be totally fine. Okay, I can wait here, I can wait here. I did some of what I needed to. I either need to bounce over from the fish without using my dash, or I need to dash back to the zipper and get my dash back there and use that to go down. And I think the fish will be easier, presuming it works. Not much more, not much more. Yeah, I don't need to fast fall there or anything. I just need to do that. Now let's... There! Did it, did it, did it! Oh. Hello. I thought this was fish hell, not Theo hell. Well... the adventure just got more interesting. So we have a room that's, again, not all that long. But it's probably going to be hard. Oh, and before I forget, that last room, under 50 minutes. Not too bad, really. Okay, so throwing Theo up there. Throw Theo, wave dash, catch Theo, which I avoided doing at the end of the last level, but then Theo Vader, fish eating, tossing Theos, and this is... it might not be too hard. We'll see. Oh, that actually worked. But I was not ready for it. No, I don't think I can cheese it that way. Too bad. It's been 20 minutes. This particular move is pretty hard. I'm not sure if I am supposed to Theovator there, but I'm always moving so fast that I end up in the wrong position when I try Theovatoring. Unless I just have to be really quick between dropping the crystal and dashing upwards. Okay, I can neutral drop and then dash up pretty quickly, so that should work. Why am I going too low now? Do I just have to be more over? Am I supposed to be dashing diagonal there? Yeah, what the hell? What's wrong with my movement there? I have a weird idea. No, Theo's just too low there. I just don't know what I'm doing here and it's really finicky, and I will come back later. That's enough of this for now. Yeah, I've spent almost as long here as I did in the last room, entirely, and I still have only gotten past this fish once, partly by accident, and I can't seem to get it again, either with that strategy or with the other strategy. That's enough for now. Okay, back at it. We are in this nightmare room. They're all nightmare rooms, but this is a special nightmare room because it has one thing I cannot seem to figure out. I did have one more idea overnight, which was to see if I can throw and re-grab Theo after hitting the fish before hitting the spikes. I don't know if there's enough room for that. That might work. Ah! I got it! I got that part. It does work. Then it's just a matter of reacting quickly enough to do these follow-up moves, which would not be very hard in isolation, but while going straight from throwing Theo again, from doing the regrab into throwing Theo again into double hitting the fish. Hopefully this last part is relatively easy after that. There's one little pit of spikes at the end I have to be very careful to not hit. 45 minutes in. Did part of that correctly. Oh, there I actually did it the other way by throwing before hitting the fish and re-grabbing afterwards. And that actually worked too. So yeah, there's at least 3 ways to do this. Regrabbing before hitting the fish, regrabbing with hitting the fish in between, and regrabbing after hitting the fish. And they are all rather precise. I don't know which one will be most consistent. Timing the fish hit during all this is pretty difficult. Oh, that was close. I threw Theo too high and Theo bounced. Theo hit some of the blocks there and bounced back, but that was the right idea. One hour in, it feels like I'm kind of getting the hang of this. It's a pretty short room, but this middle section at least is a new level in hitting a lot of rapid, precise movements. I can't grab Theo too soon there. I wonder if throwing Theo later would help out at all. Because Theo might be further to the side, but if Theo comes down later, that could give me more time to get over there. But that works. That works great. What do you know? I was just doing it wrong again. So I do have to throw Theo once I'm up there. Huh? Huh? Haha! I got it! I got it! Whew. The end was indeed not that hard. And is this the end of the level already? Some not trivial movements here. Where am I going? Heart. Okay. I was a little too focused to remember to talk at the end there. because I couldn't quite see what was going on with that last room, but that's the level clear in not too long, I think. That was a rad level. That was the coolest level in the lobby so far, I think. And it didn't even take all that long, just a little over 4 hours. So in the end, that Theo room took less time than the O2 room by a short margin. More deaths though. It really took a while to just understand the movement in that, as short as it was. And yeah, that level was an absolute blast. And that's somehow all the red levels done. So next time we have just ultra difficult and Heart of the Storm, and then the heart side, and then I'm done. I've never completed one of these huge Celeste collabs before, and this, I mean, Strawberry Jam is still going to be scary after this, but whew. Well, next time we'll see how the cracked levels are. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.